you're enjoying the show, and if you've just tuned in, it's all good because you can catch the replay next Monday from 2 to 4 p.m. So this is Danielle Serpico, the Black Belt Mastermind, co-hosted by Jillian Godsil, our wonderful, incredible author and journalist and all-round Wonder Woman. And we have incredible guest today, Karen Leigh, from Sensationalkids, and she's been talking about all her journey so far and how she's led up to setting up this incredible charity. And I think, Jillian, you were just about to ask Karen about...
Absolutely. The reason why we're here, why Karen's here today, she's telling us about her charity. It's an amazing charity, but it's to promote this festival that's coming up on the 9th and 10th of September. I have to say, first of all, hello to everybody from Slimming World here. It's so hot. We are losing pounds even as we speak. Hence the nice shiny faces, just to explain why we're so warm. We're hot women, really. That's what it is. But Karen, tell us what's going to happen on the 9th and 10th. This I'm going to show you again. The 9th and 10th of September in Rathwood in Tullow, County Carlow. Yeah. It's going to be an amazing festival. What's going to happen?
So we've 2 days where you're invited to come and take over Rathwood, dress up in your favourite fairy and have costume or your favourite costume.
Is that compulsory?
Not really, but a lot of people do, and it really adds to the fun. So you book your tickets online and then you come in and you'll decorate your own fairy house. So mammies, daddies, children, everybody from 1 to 101 gets a fairy house because this is a family event. So everybody decorates their own fairy house and then you go off with the fairy queen on the train into the forest, into the
famous Rathwood train.
Famous Rathwood train, which is always very popular, into the forest, and you go to visit the fairy queen in the fairy barn there, and there's a worry wall there where all the children and mummies and daddies and aunties, uncles, everybody who's there can leave their worries, write their worries and leave them
with... do it? I'm just on little stickers.
Yeah, and we're going to make a worry wall.
Oh wow.
So the worries will be left with the fairies in the forest. And then you continue on your journey through the forest, and then you go back into the fairy festival area, which has lots of fun things going on there. So there's teacup rides which are included in your ticket.
Brilliant.
There's carnival games which are included in your ticket as well. Lots of fun stuff going on with meet and greet characters. The Tooth Fairy is flying in especially for this event, so we're very lucky to have her.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
How did she have to make the time?
I don't know. We invited her and she made the time, so we're very lucky to have her.
And you were saying you have this a Dodie wall.
The Dodie tree.
Dodie tree, right?
So
and Dodies, of course, are the little soothery things that kids, babies...
And we'd be all about promoting good speech development.
So you're not really... Kids aren't really meant to use these things, right?
Yes, our speech and language therapists would recommend that.
Ditch the Dodie.
Leave the Dodies for the baby fairies on the Dodie tree, and they will mind them and play with them. So they hang them up, there'll be little pieces of ribbon, and you hang your Dodies on the Dodie tree and leave them for the fairies there.
That is
classic. It's a helping hand for parents, and we normally gather anything up to 100 Dodies on the day, which is really good. So lots of little children come along and donate their Dodies to the little baby fairies on the Dodie tree, which is a gorgeous thing. Yeah, it's a really lovely thing. Exactly. And then there's lots of other things going on. Rathwood is an amazing venue as well.
Beautiful.
And they've been so good to us. So they are including in your ticket as well entry to the Maze of Ireland. They're giving a free...
Oh, and the maze is fantastic.
It is
Patrick set up amazing.
Amazingly enough.
But it is, you go around, it has all the counties. It's very clever, really clever.
It is beautiful. Yeah, it's great fun. And then they're also giving a free hot chocolate voucher for everybody in their ticket as well. Then we're decorating a forest trail in the forest. So there's lovely woodland walks in Rathwood that you can go around as well. And there'll be a wishing seat there as well, so children can go along and make their wishes as well.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Yeah, we've lots of lovely little things. And then there'll be a fairy trail as well throughout the forest, and they can go on their forest walks around and then spend some time in the restaurant. There's lots of other fun stuff in Rathwood as well.
Yeah.
There's little animals, there's lakes, there's on-site playgrounds, you know, so it's
a lot.
It's a fun family day.
I mean, and Rathwood itself is also a destination because there's, the children all get the hot chocolates, but the food is fantastic in Rathwood. They really have fabulous, and it's lovely home cooking. It's beautiful.
It's one of my favourites, actually.
It is actually very nice.
For a long time.
It's just outside Tullow in County Carlow. So it's a major destination. They have, of course, the very famous Santa train as well. That is the biggest, biggest Santa train in the country. Yeah. But they have it. Yeah, well, the teddy bear train's on at the moment, and the 9th and 10th is the festival that we're obviously very keen for them. Of September,
Saturday and Sunday.
It's €13 per person per ticket, and it's all the proceeds go to Sensationalkids.
Yeah, our aim is to raise €30,000.
So it's a big ask.
It's €13 per ticket. Is there a family pass or something like that, or is it?
No, it's per ticket. So because it's a charity, we really want everybody, to dig deep and come along. And I mean, it's an hour long. It's an hour long. The actual event itself. Yeah. But then afterwards, there's also.
The train event event is
the whole event. There's a story, and there's a whole. It's like going to Orlando and Disney World, because there's something to occupy the group each time for the whole hour. But then afterwards there is the children's playground. There's the restaurant. There's the shops. Anyway, there's a horticultural centre. There's walks around. So you could come for the actual hour is actually what you do is the organised sort of event itself, if you like.
really want to go.
Oh, it's amazing. And then afterwards, but you can hang out and do what you want.
Yeah,
you know.
and then the festival area will be decorated. There'll be lots of meet and greet characters in the festival area as well. There'll be games and food and lots of fun stuff going on as well. And we do have, so do we.
I believe in fairies.
And there are dedicated times for people with children with special needs at 9 and 9:30. When there's a reduced capacity, it'll be quieter. The music in the festival area will be quieter as well.
Of course, yeah.
There's wheelchair accessible tickets available at all times, so you needn't worry about that. It's buggy friendly around the
train and all the rest.
Yeah, exactly. So it caters for everybody really.
And the nice thing, it's sensationalkids.ie.
Yeah.
Or go to the Rathwood site too, rathwood.com, either site, and go in and please book the tickets, because it's for a fantastic charity.
Yeah.
You have an amazing day out for €13 per ticket, so you get a huge amount of value from it.
Yeah, and everybody gets to bring home their little fairy houses that they'll decorate as well.
And obviously it's a great cause, so all proceeds are going to Sensational Kids.
Yeah.
And so if somebody was to look it up, they go to sensationalkids.ie, they go to the fundraising events page,
Exactly.
Fundraising events page, and just seeing what comes
And
up.
then
Is it easy to find? And then it comes up under that, is it? So
Yeah.
it's low.
Yeah.
The Fairy Elf Festival then is the first thing you should see then
So
under the fundraising
Enchanted
events.
Fairy and Elf Festival.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
so
it's very important to say it's not just fairies and elves. So little boys are very welcome too as well, because there's lots of action and fun. It's not just for little girls. It's for the whole family, and grannies and granddads. And
Absolutely,
and big little girls.
Yeah, we would advocate, you see, the parents get involved and play with their kids at Sensational Kids lot, so that's why it's a family fun day. The whole family get to decorate and bring home their family of fairy and elf houses to bring home with them as well.
That sounds amazing. That sounds fantastic.
And then the great thing is that the actual event is for the hour, but there's so much to do in Rathwood anyway. In Rathwood, they're great, aren't they? They're supporting the charity.
Yeah.
It's their designated charity this year, so they're really happy to do it. And there's so much to do there anyway.
Yeah, so all the proceeds, all the ticket sales are coming to Sensational Kids. Rathwood aren't taking anything from it.
They've been brilliant,
and
more than
very grateful to them.
They're fabulous. But it's a great venue, and also because they're 10 years now running their Santa train, they know how to do it. They are so professional.
Yes,
it's like going to Orlando. It is that professional. Every moment of your trip.
I want to go.
You have to go.
Yeah, well, I wanted to.
That sounds fantastic.
So we can't please everybody. If you're looking at this, whatever, go to rathwood.com or go to sensationalkids.ie and book tickets and come along.
It's not weather dependent, so it runs in all weathers, because decorating the fairy houses is indoors, the train is covered, the fairy barn in the forest is indoors as well, and the
restaurant is indoors. They have very nice food in there.
Yeah,
there's wine there. They have organic wine actually. If you fancy a glass of wine, yes, you can do that. Well, just sometimes with the parents, they're a bit exhausted afterwards. A glass of wine.
So guys, you have to go and check out Sensational Kids or Rathwood to find these tickets. And remember that if you would like to win the prize also, you can tweet us.
Oh, absolutely,
For Monday. And because then you're going to get a free prize of €50. So when you go buy your tickets, you're just giving back, and
you can buy your fairy wings.
It's all good.
Oh, absolutely, yes. So for our Facebook Live people, we're just repeating, it's a 50 voucher prize. If you tweet into All Charity Radio, and it's for the shop, the sensationalkids.ie shop, where they have these amazing toys that are, you describe them,
so they're educational toys. So what we sell are toys that our therapists would recommend for children. So really what they are is back to basics, good old-fashioned toys, where the child has to do the playing, not the toy. So what you'll find in our shop is, puppets.
Not tablets or...
No, there's no all singing, all dancing battery toys, as I call them in our shop. So they're toys that, engage children, where they have to use their imagination, they have to play, and that help them build skills. So what you'll find is in our shop is jigsaws, games, puppets, shape sorters, lots of fun stuff. It's not your typical toy shop stuff, but it's really nice back to basic old-fashioned toys. People love it.
I've met quite a few people since I've known you and known the charity that actually go there for Christmas, for presents, because the toys you have in there are very unique.
I know.
They're not, you can't get them in the normal shops. And it's quality product.
Yeah, we do. They have to be, because a lot of the toys that we sell are for children with additional needs, or things that we use in the therapy as well. But these toys are actually good for all children, and there's stuff that we like. You know, there's a lot of fidget toys. You know, the fidget spinner was all the rage recently, but we've been selling fidgets for years. You know,
right,
because they have children with attention and concentration. So we've loads of different fidget toys, not just the one that was in the news recently.
Yeah.
So we've all that type of thing. You know, that
are they good for adults?
Yes, they're very good desk toys, Jillian. I can vouch for that.
Sometimes, well, you know what I find? I'm terrible. I'm there and I'm working, and then I'm fidgeting and I'm checking out my social media, whatever. Maybe if I had a fidget thing, I wouldn't go onto my social media quite so much.
We've lots of little fidgets. I'll show you.
The adults,
Fidgets,
Yeah.
What do you call them, fidgets?
Fidgets, we call them. Yeah.
That is unfortunately our phones.
Yeah, it's true.
Totally,
it is
totally.
It's true.
So guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go to a little bit more music.
Okay.
Did you want to tell people about? Oh no, yeah, you're showing.
I'm just showing this again. The
You
vow.
can continue with
Yeah.
Facebook. If you
Well,
like.
I'll stop that. We don't want to bore them too much.
We'll give them a little break so they can go and book their tickets.
Exactly.
And retweet away. Remember, use the hashtag Mindful Monday. I've also put up the retweet with a link there to the event, Sensational Kids event. And thanks to DB Psychology Services, a great, phenomenal, she's a phenomenal lady actually as well, DB Psychology Services. I don't know if you guys could use her services, but she's a wonderful lady, counselling for adults. But I'm sure she'd probably do some